Good afternoon.
There are many roads in a journey called life. Many roads lead to a dead end, but some last forever. Some, but some roads are free. Others have much competition, while some are a free ride. When we began this journey, our parents chose this one road, the road leading to the Willowdene group of schools.
Some parents looked at roads that were highly applauded, some that had a good but challenging terrain, and even some that looked like a smooth ride. They all looked so luxurious, as the reviews from other persons were immaculate. Those roads seemed to be quicker and easier, but our parents still were not pleased.
There was no doubt that comparing all these roads to the Willowdene Road, it seemed like a no-brainer to choose them. But there were some that had good values, some that had good morals, but in the end, our parents decided that this road would be the most suited for us. This road seemed like a smooth ride and was built on better principles than the others that they looked at. It upheld their beliefs that they wanted to instill in us during our growth, and so we began the journey.
Willowdene, all your signs guided us on our path throughout our tenure. They instructed us so that we wouldn't go off track. Though some of us missed these signs, we always found our way back. We stuck to the challenge, and you helped us to fight our way through so that we could stand here today.
The traffic lights on the road gave us much needed stops throughout the school year. All the breaks were well needed. These also signaled for us to take breaks and relax and not to stress ourselves when we felt overwhelmed. You always encouraged us to work, but not to overwork ourselves.
Although we got many signs and signals, we experienced some deep trenches, detours, and traffic. The potholes of our fluctuating grades and what we thought was excessive homework discouraged us, but we got out of the trenches and continued our journey. And it was no easy one, as just like our country, the potholes were many and they were very big. I'm still wondering how we managed to get out of some of them.
In the year 2020, we experienced our very first detour, COVID-19. For 2 years, more specifically 21 months,
94 weeks,
660 days,
15,840 hours,
or even more, 950,400 minutes,
or 57,024,000 seconds.
we were on lockdown. We had to redirect the journey to online school. And this journey was treacherous as even our drivers were unfamiliar with our route, and we were basically winging it. But Willowdene, oh Willowdene, you helped us to adjust and transformed our school environment so that we could be able to learn online. We applaud you for your commitment to our completion of high school and hence today's success.
We experienced a lot of traffic on our journey. There were many times when many accidents and roadblocks were in our way that caused a lot of congestion. The accidents of having to deal with crashing devices and the roadblocks of us not wanting to do our work. You pushed us when we felt unmotivated and when we felt under pressure. When we began our third form journey, we dealt with luggage that carried extra subjects. This luggage was extremely heavy and it was very hard to carry. But with the motivation you provided us, we stuck it out. We had to maneuver many steep corners as we prepared for CSEC. There were times we almost came to a halt because of these winding corners. All the classes that ended late at night, all the sleepless nights we spent doing SBAs, and the endless studying. It's a miracle we didn't swerve off the road. Thanks, Willowdene, for the bold signs that indicated danger ahead and dead end that kept us on track.
We were able to offload some of the luggage and maneuver our way through as we entered upper school, but we were met with even more traffic as we prepared for CSEC. We were bombarded with SBAs and labs, as well as internal school assessments, and some of us just could not keep up. However, with the help of our teachers and our trust in God that was instilled in us at this institution, we were able to overcome and celebrate our success.
Willowdene, Willowdene, as we end our journey, I hope our relationship with God will only grow stronger as we practice what we were taught while we were here. We will forever cherish this wonderful institution in our hearts as we move on to the next stage of our lives.
Willowdene, your principles we will never forget, as they will forever be implanted in our memories.
Willowdene, this is our school, and I hope our virtues never depart.
The pleasure is mine this afternoon to pay homage to those who worked tirelessly to get us to this milestone. Many of you may be wondering of whom I speak, and no, it is not our parents or guardians, although they have each played an integral part in meeting this moment. I speak of none other than our amazing teachers here at the Willowdene Group of Schools.
So, so what is a teacher? What does this profession entail? Cambridge Dictionary, and of course, I have to consult the Holy Scriptures for the definition of a teacher.
According to the Bible, in the book of Titus 2, verses 7 to 8, a teacher is one who sets a good example by doing what is good and shows integrity, seriousness, and soundness when instructing.
While I thoroughly agree with the definition noted above, I would like to add my own definition of a teacher based on the experiences of the graduating class of 2022. Kalisa, I would say, a teacher is a mother or father away from home who gives wise counsel, correction in love, and in the case of some of us whose entire life has been here at Willowdene, they also wiped our running noses during our early childhood years.
You are so right. I want to add also that a teacher is a social worker who identifies the needs of his or her students and seeks out the resources to meet those needs. A teacher is also a promoter who just doesn't walk around with a speaker box and a microphone, but is all about encouraging participation and motivation for learning, be or hype man or woman.
A teacher is a minister who prays for and over his or her students as often as needed. A teacher is a counselor because the truth is, students frequently attend school with unmet emotional needs. Many live in single-parent homes where a mom must play the role of a good cop/bad cop, which can leave kids with deep emotional deficits that teachers often fill.
The truth is, you, the teachers of the Willowdene Group of Schools, are all of the above and so much more. We are so happy that you are our teachers, and over
With your kindness, you have gotten our attention, and every day you have planted seeds of curiosity and motivation, watering them to patience, love, and attention. You have helped us to rise to our potential, and we are thankful for all you've done.
Now, as we close this chapter of our education journey, we walk confidently to the next road of tertiary education, carrying a small piece of each of you every step along the way.
Your words of wisdom will continue to resonate with us, and we will be sure to continue to make you proud. Know without a shadow of a doubt that you, yes, you, our teachers, have left an indelible mark on each of us. Know that we are who we are because of what you've been.
In closing, we know that teaching is difficult, and truthfully, we have each given you our fair share of headaches, but do not go weary in well-doing. As Mark 9, verses 36 to 37 says, he took a little child from whom he placed among them. Taking the child in his arms, he said to them, whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me.
As a teacher at the Willowdene group of self to light the ways for others.
We
Thank you.
gracias,
Merci.
ante,
Grazie. Thank you.
thank you. At this time, I would like to call out three of our teachers, Mrs. Fowler, Mr.
Mr. Miller, please come to the stage. Mrs. Michelle Fowler, also known as our bestie. You inspire the smallest hearts to grow, big enough to change the world. Thank you for your inspiration. We will never forget you.
Mrs. Hyatt Gale, during some of our time here, we felt as if we were not seen, but you always stood up for us. So we would like to thank you.
Mr. Lord Miller. I would like to thank you for your dedication to my education. During my time here, you have always been constantly dedicated to each and every one of the children, and that has been greatly appreciated. Every single time I remember myself dozing off or not paying attention, I would always be corrected with a stern, "Hey, Daniel, are you here?" And that will stick with me for the rest of my life and will, in the end, make me a better person. Thank you very much, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
None of us got to where we are alone.
Whether the assistance we receive was obvious or subtle, acknowledging someone's help is a big part of understanding the importance of saying thank you.
The administrative and support staff has played a tremendous role, but we often fail to acknowledge them. To Mr. Roland Porter, Miss Nyrene Montague, Mrs. Andrea Johnson, Miss Novelette Drake, Mrs. Anne-Marie Robinson, and Mrs. Yvette Dixon.
Your work has lived. Your work has left such a positive impact on all the staff members. I have been a part of this school for so long, and there is no denying that you're an asset to our school. Without your assistance, we are certain we would have had a lot of difficulties. You have helped with the maintenance and order in keeping with COVID protocols, as well as our academic performance. Thank you for always being such a great help to us.
To Miss Kay and Myrie, Miss Jacqueline Green, Miss Peter Gay Morgan, Miss Carleen Biggs, Mr. Jerome McGlashan, Mr. Ricardo Rowe. Thank you for your dedication and to the cleaning and the maintaining of our building. Without clean bathrooms, classrooms, and well-manicured gardens, learning would not have been fruitful. You may think that no one notices your hard work, but we do each and every day.
To Mrs. Marjorie Rose, Mrs. Anita Taxa Rose, Miss Dejian Campbell, and Mr. Claude Hines. Thank you so much for all the deliciously prepared meals, especially for our famous fried steak Thursdays, yes. Or mouth-watering veggie burgers, sub-sandwiches, and cheesy quesadillas. To our immediate...
We would just like to salute you for your bravery and commitment to our protection. A huge thanks to Mr. Garfield McCarthy and Christopher Douglas.
No one is more charitable or administrative and appreciated and applauded for your role in our school. You're very important. Although development here.